details. Right, fortunately we don't have to do that again, so I can click on that, I can click on that, on that, and then we can start rocking. I will go through this as quickly as possible. I've probably now got a situation whereby I'm not considered experienced, so I'll have to go click away all the bloody tutorials. I've been playing this game for 20 odd years, so I've been playing this game for 27 years, 1990, no, that's a lie, 94, 95, 26 years. So that's a long time, very long time. A very long time. Transfer offer to clubs at selling team 15k. It's genuinely insane doing this, but I want to get rid of him. So there we go. Kieran Westwood, off you go, and he's still for sale. Yes, transfer. Add to unwanted at any price. Just get rid of him. One of the issues I've found, actually, this is really annoying as well, is that Dave von Chansiri goes, I don't like the offer, I want you to keep the player. I really don't want to keep the player, so why are we trying? What is my current finance? I've got room in the budget, about £5,000. So we're not going to start negotiating new contracts yet. So here's another interesting situation. Wednesday have actually gone on the loan market and loaned someone called Jack Marriott, who frankly I'd never really heard of. He did alright for Peterborough 3 years ago now, and he did alright for Luton, but not great. Then he went to Derby and it really didn't do a lot for Derby, and for some reason we are paying £18,000 a week. We need to cancel that. I can't do it yet, but he's going. Aidan Flint has got a bit more to his bow, I think. Should have broken through at Bristol, at Middlesbrough. Played 39 games for them, but Cardiff came in, bought him for 4 million. So clearly Middlesbrough felt that they were going to go a different route. Then at Cardiff he played all right as well, but not great. And now we've got him. He's all right, and if we sell Lees, I might need him, so I'm not going to get rid of him. Then we've got Izzy Brown from Chelsea, a youngster at 23 years old, one of many players in the Chelsea setup that just can't break through. You know what? He's not great. He's really not great, but I need to look at the depth of my squad. I might need him. And then where the joy for me is in this team is that we've got a kid called Alex Hunt, who's actually really good. You can see here potential ability for stars at the White Star. He's going to be playing. He likes it or not, he doesn't know yet, but he's going to be playing. And Matt Penny, 22, also a youngster, also pretty damn good, certainly for his level, so he's going to be playing. And then we've got Fisayo Delabashiru, who's, I think that we got him from Chelsea, no, Man City, youngster as well. We bought him, and he's talented as well. So him and Alex Hunt will be battling out the second, where did I click? The second central midfield space between them. I've got a choice between Joe Wildsmith and Cameron Dawson. Both are set to backup, which is convenient because the game thinks that Kieran Westwood, and he is on the Tony Pulis again, first choice keeper. This is a difficult choice because they're actually very different keepers. Joe Wildsmith is more of a sweeper keeper, will come out, play football, pass the ball. You see here he's passing 16, which is really good. Whereas Cameron Dawson is a bit more of a tree trunk who has good reflexes and can stop the ball and can save shots. Concentration, decisions, anticipation. Not great. Concentration, decisions, and anticipation. Bit better. For me, normally I think Wildsmith has the edge. Not sure. Either of them can do it. I'm going to play both of them and see where we stick. Here's a guy that I really like, and I don't think we use him well enough in real life. He's quick. And speed is something that we need in this team, especially if we're going to be pushing. So Moses Adebayo will probably play quite a few. Here's a new player that we bought from Huddersfield this year. Actually, we didn't buy him, we signed him for free. Utility player. I don't think he's going to feature that much, but he's a utility player. We also brought in Dunkley, and that's definitely a name I know. Wigan was once touted to be one of the best prospects at central defense in the lower leagues. Not really made it happen, and again, we've got him. He's got some good stats, you know. He's physically strong, mentally he's not bad at all. Determination, bravery, things that you're looking for. He's terrible at passing, though. He's not got, off the ball's not great. I don't know. I might play him, I might not play him. I'm not decided. Then we've got Dominic Iorfa, who in real life and in the game is probably one of our best players. Really pleased with him on board. Josh Winders, that we brought in last year, he's got some potential, but is he really going to make a difference? I don't think so. There we've got Cameron Dawson. Kadeem Harris is actually pretty good in the game. Again, he's got a bit of pace about him and can dribble and cross the ball, which is what you need in a winger. So he's going to be playing. And the reason I'm going through this like this, by the way, is because I want to tell you what my thinking is when we get to the tactics. Julian Bernard is an interesting guy. A lot of people thought he was going to go, and he's still wanted by 2 German clubs. This month, he actually made, in real life, he made the Player of the Month award for Wednesday. Yeah, okay, I think he might be useful. I keep double clicking that for some reason. Joey Pelupessi, Joey Pelupessi is a worker, a grafter, and actually we might need that. Although in game, that's not great. Teamwork 15 though. Yeah, might need him. We're not sure. And then we've got this is the longest reigning Wednesday player, I think, Liam Palmer, and I'm going to treat him as such. He will be a regular. He might unfortunately have to play on the left back position when Matt Penny's not there. I've decided, yeah. But Liam Palmer is one of my core players. Massimo Luongo, we've not got enough creativity in the team at all. Luongo brings a little bit of that, but he's still more about working hard rather than being creative. And Flair 11, I don't know. I like him, but if someone were to come in with an offer for him, he would probably be going. And then we've got this, Callum Patterson, and he's supposed to be our answer for the striking position. Not convinced. Is that fair? I think that's fair. But he's supposed to be a bit of a, he can head the ball. He's got high determination, high bravery, high teamwork. Those are actually really good characteristics. But I don't really want to play as a target man. It's not how I intend to play. He can also play as shadow striker, but he becomes a lot less effective that way. So that's a headache, especially if I want to keep Jordan Rhodes in. I haven't decided. Adam Reach is next to Yorfa and Bannon, probably our best player. So he's really good. And he genuinely in the game, he performs really well as well. Joost van Aken, question mark. I think he'll probably play. And then we've got Barry Bannon, and this is the guy that Tony Pulis recently said he's got a great left leg. He's just not in position to use it. I think that is probably the most accurate description I've heard of Barry Bannon. He can really frustrate me because he's got all that talent and all that ability, and then it doesn't come out. And I think in real life as well as in the game, it's reflected. Sometimes just poor decisions, and also physically, he can really, really struggle against championship players who are probably twice his size, to be fair. So, having said all that, we've already moaned on for about 15 minutes about the squad. What are we going to do? Well, we are going to look at playing a vertical tiki-taka because we need to be attacking, or at least that's what our boss wants, or a gegenpress. I haven't decided yet. We're also going to set up a catenaccio because we want a defensive position. I think we're going to go gegenpress, and we are going to go gegenpress in this formation. Right. The reason I've picked this formation is because I think this will be a way to play the team that I've got, essentially. And that's what we are looking for. I'm not going to do it in here. Go back to the squad screen, and then I will go into selection info. The advantage of playing Sheffield Wednesday is I don't really need to look at where they can play or not, because we know where they can play. I'm going to start the season, or at least the friendlies, with Joe Wildsmith. I'm going to be playing with Palmer on the right, with Jorva in the middle, with Joost van Aken, and then I'm going to have Penny on the left. Penny. Then we will have. No, it needs to be on the left, so we'll do it like that. We are going to have Adam Reach. He can play both right and left. Left he becomes a winger. Right he becomes an inverted winger. This is where we need to look at Kadeem Harris, who can play on the right as a winger. So I want to play him on the left and Harris on the right. Oop. Harris on the right. Reach on the left. There we go. And then I need an attacking midfielder. So you've seen me put Luongo and Barry Bannon in the midfield positions. But earlier I was saying I want to play these two boys as midfielders. So I am going to start off with giving Alex Hunt a place. And I'm not going to choose Luongo. I'm going to play... There, I'm going to play Bannon behind strike. And the striker is going to be Jordan Rhodes. That sucks for Patterson, Windass, and Kachunga, but that's just the way it is. Delabashiru is going to be my fourth sub. Why can I not pick more sub? So it got stuck on something, I don't know. Orbayu. There we go. Squad. Excellent. So that's it. That's how we're going to play. We are not necessarily going to play like this though. Like I said earlier, I want wingers and I want them to support. I want Bannon to play as an engage. Oh, but he doesn't have the statistics for that. Blah blah blah. Let's have a look at that. When I put him here, let's see. Where did I see that again? God. He's literally not used to playing. So he's the primary creator, a hook that joins midfield and attack and operates behind strikers. Playmaker who sticks to his position, becomes a pivot to his team as they move around him. And that's what I'm looking for. I want him to control that position behind Rhodes and feed him. Give Rhodes the ball when he needs the ball as an advanced forward. Because Rhodes is going to be doing everything. He's got to be heading the ball. He's got to be receiving the ball from the wingers. And so on. So, quite an important player. I could play him as a trequartista in attack. I'm not going to at this point. What I will do is send Harris and Reach as attack to bring some balance in. And then Hunt is going to play as a Mazzala on support. And the same goes for Luongo. Now, at this point, we've got a really low defensive capability. Am I making a mistake with Bannon? I might be. Let's do it that way. I want to play Bannon up front, but I'm not going to do it yet. He's going to be a supporting wingback, just like Penny. So with this setup, we should be very attacking. Only got 2 players on a defensive duty, and that really isn't a lot. So we're going to make sure that both of them are doing just that, defending. No nonsense, just kicking the ball away when it needs to be kicked away. And this is how we're going to try and play. We're also going to start off on positive. This is a scary formation, it really is. With this team, we're probably going to concede no at. So we're also going to create Catenaccio. And the Catenaccio is the classic Italian, no holds barred. Just, making sure that you keep the ball out of the goal approach. And I'm not going to bother with the player setup there. I don't understand why it does this, by the way. It's really annoying. I have to do this manually because, gosh, why would it work straight away? There. There. Yes. Some of the things in the interface are still not right, which is really daft because this game has been, you know, it's the same as last year and the year before the year before. Right, good. We're putting that Catenaccio in because then I'm training for it. Speaking of training, I've not got any staff. I've got an assistant manager. I've got a clue who he is, other than he's one of Tony Pulis's brought in guys. He's going to go. I've got Steve Haslam, who I do know. I've got Neil Thompson, who I know. I really like Neil Thompson. I think he's a very good coach at this level. And then we've got Craig Gardner, who I think was also brought in Pulis, but is actually a decent coach. So he can stay. And then we've got a performance analyst. We haven't got now an assistant manager because we just got rid of him. We haven't got a goalkeeping coach. We haven't got a fitness coach. We haven't got a specialist for attack or defense. So we need to start looking for staff. And the easiest way, in my opinion, to do this right, for an assistant, I want them to have tactical knowledge, and I want them to be able to none of that. Player ability, and I want them to do man management. This usually ends up with nobody, which is fine. When we lower that a bit, we could bring Joe Royal in. He used to be in. I'm trying to remember. Did he ever been on Wednesday? No. But who's Holger Gerke? Good and motivating, determination, level of discipline. Also a goalkeeping coach. Who also happens to have tactical knowledge. You know what? I wonder if he wants to be my assistant manager. Why can I? Oh, that's what it's doing. It has to be as assistant manager. I don't care whether you like that or not. I can't pay you that much, so you're not going to accept this, are you? No, okay. Let's widen it up a bit. He's good as well. Wouldn't mind him as my assistant coach either. See if he's prepared to do that. He is. That's good. See if he likes that. That's fine. Okay, good. We've got a coach. Excellent. And then we still need a goalkeeper coach. We're going to clear, pick, and then we're going to find ourselves a goalkeeper coach. Simon Royce, that'll do. He's good. I've heard of him. In fact, again, I think he's got a link with Sheffield. I'm not sure how or why. I might be making it up. No, you're not going to be manager. You're going to be goalkeeper coach because that's what I want. Yeah, that's fine. So then we've got fitness coach to go. And then we're going to stop because I'm also going to get technical director. Motivating. Ooh, you're good, yes. It's not French, it's English, so it's Colbert. Right, you can also see my recruitment team is really, really weak. I haven't got a director of football. Chansiri likes doing things himself. It's going to stop because he's just not cut out for this level, in my opinion. So we are having to find a director of football, and a director of football has to be able to negotiate, has to understand player ability and all that. And that's all I wanted to do. That gives us a decent list. Not the end of the world, but not quite. He's good. Man management. Analyzing data. 1. I think they all have that. I find that really weird. If you are a director of football, you'll expect them to have real good capabilities in analyzing data. But apparently that's not how it works. I like this guy, so I'm going to offer him 3.8. I've never even heard of you, mate. What? 2.1. Excellent. Right. Get rid of my bad. Scout, assistant manager. He's not even an assistant manager, he's scout. Okay. Normally I'd ask my assistant to look after training, but he's not here, so that is quite difficult. Is fine. I always set this up as follows because I don't think it makes sense to punish people for getting a card because I want them to fight. But missing training is definitely not on, so that's going to be 2 weeks as well as being AWOL. And that's that. What annoys me again about that is that I have to do that every year. Don't know why. It's going to be the same. Just give me an option to keep the same. Your time is over, mate. Good. He's actually agreed to that. So what happened there is we looked at what he had to say. And I said I can't afford you wages, which is true. You know, I don't want to spend 30k on a third goal. I don't need an induction. You don't need to tell me what my squad is about. Could become much better than Barry Bannon, slightly better and much better. So Barry Bannon is clearly considered the, the messiah in the team. I am the new manager. I am not going to do anything. I'm going to improve the coaching. Have we got coaching? Yes. There we go. That's what I'm doing. And if you want to do a coaching course, come and talk to me. And if a big offer comes in, you can go. Good. And that genuinely is how I would manage anyway. If at this level, if someone comes in for one of my players, let's say even Barry Bannon, and they offer me something stupid like 15 million, he's off. He's really off. I expected some clear promises to make, yes. I'm very positive, and I think we could beat the drop and stay in this division. That please, everybody. And then I'm going to go, yes. A good account, and that's exactly that's a great response. Right, so I've actually got a bit lucky here because in my opinion this is pretty random, but we've got a lot of people that are thrilled, and that's really good. That means that they will actually start listening to me straight away, which I'm really happy about. Penny and Patterson, fine. They've added this. I find it a bit airy-fairy. It doesn't really... I don't know whether I've not really just got the hold of it, if I get it or not. But what I find interesting about it is that you can have a negative impact on the team now. That's not going to escalate. So in Dwarf Fortress, you've got something that's called the tantrum spiral. You used to get that in Football Manager as well. Let's say one player would come to you, I want a new contract. You go, well, I'm not giving you a new contract. And then 10 players would get upset. You'd handle it wrong, and then everybody was upset and you were out of a job. That doesn't seem to happen anymore. Having said that, I still don't think they've got that dynamic right. So, yeah. I have to go to the press conference. Yay, I'm very proud, very excited. You stand here today and feels new as a big fan. No, no, no. Okay, I've done this for years. What was it? Well, the ambition is fantastic, but I don't like that. I believe I can develop considerably. I think that ambition is fantastic. Okay. And then quite heavily focused on the integration. Yes, young talent must be harnessed. And I don't know the answer yet. I genuinely don't, because I don't think we have enough quality. Have you been able to meet the yes? And there's a real push on the ground. The fans. 2020, what a year, eh? I have to show the fans. So, if I give the true Wednesday answer, I say I want their sport. I'm going with that, I think. Getting the fans on board. Let's be honest, I can't remember the best. What was the best Sheffield Wednesday manager in the last 20 years? It's like, I don't know. I genuinely don't. We want to win things. It's important. Yes, that's what we want to do. And that's really sad, isn't it? Let's be honest, I'll just carry on about that. But this is such a big club, and it's just such a shame. We're about work smarter. Dr. Clumper. Thank you. Was just fine. Excellent. Good. I'll autopilot a lot of the press, I think. First the under 23s. That's fine. It's the first team only. I've not tried managing both teams. I think that's quite an interesting addition because you can then set them to a different formation, stuff like that, make it more difficult. But, we'll do it like this. We don't really need to see this. Match preview, yes, dressing room. So we're going to start with the best team, in my opinion, and then we're going to see where we get to. And it's pre-season. I don't want that. I find that really annoying. Click off. Yeah, so because I didn't click experienced. Yes, go away, click. I have to get all the bloody tutorial stuff again and again and again. I wish you could just default that off. That would be handy. Harris. Maybe you can actually. I've not even looked it up. I might do it a bit. Bannon, Penny. Longo, Bannon, Penny. Offside. I don't know how he even got offside in that position, but there's that left foot and there's the first goal. Excellent. That's what we want. That is what we want. And actually, in real life, Kadeem Harris has got a bit of a nose for the goal. I don't think he scored many recently. I could look it up, but yeah, I don't think he's going to be scoring against Norwich. I think we're in for a drubbing this afternoon. Norwich want that first spot in the league, so we're going to struggle, I think. And I don't know if you've seen the table, but I'm recording this on the 5th of December, Vrolijk Sinterklaas, and Reading at top of the league. Did not expect that. I really did not expect that. But then the Championship is just such a... And I know it's done to death, and dearie me. That's actually good for me, because he's one of the players I'm going to keep an eye on, Hagen. The Championship is just such a tough league. It really is. Anybody can beat anyone. I know that's a real, trope that everybody always keeps pulling in. It genuinely is true. Everybody can beat everybody in the Championship. Rhodes is putting pressure on Joshua Render, but he doesn't get it. Longo! Oh, that would have been pretty. That would have been pretty. One of the things I'm actually not doing this year, by the way, normally I used to play Championship Manager, and that's how old I am, Football Manager on 2D, because I didn't care about the graphics. But this year, they said they were going to focus on it, and I think they've done a decent job. I don't know what camera I'm on here. Director, I'm on TV. Yeah, It's a bit more soon. Take a while. A bit more height. There we go. Did I do? I wanted it. Yes. Hagen, Shaw, Hughes. Shaw is another kid that might make his way up. Hidalgo is another kid that might make his way up. So we have got some talent in the. We have got some talent in the second team, and I will look to bring them up. So rather than bringing in players, we're not going to do that too much. I'd much rather make sure that our kids get a chance, and I genuinely believe that that's the way to do it. That's something that our previous manager, Gary Monk, much maligned, did, and he was right. I like that, and I don't know. I don't think Tony Pulis is going to do that, which is a shame. But giving our youngsters a chance is really, really important. It's the only way we're going to progress. You know, if we can keep buying £10 million players, and we're going to keep hitting the financial fair play regulations, so it doesn't really do anything for us. So why are we even bothering? You know, just put the youngsters in. We've got some real talent in there, and yeah, sure, so they're going to make mistakes. Look at Matt Penny's score now, 6.5. Liam Palm 6.4. That's fine, you know. That people make mistakes in football. We should be ahead, by the way. No, we shouldn't. Wow, that XG is really high. I find the XG quite interesting as well. It's a nice addition. It shows the threat, you know, how many goals you should have had. And they're doing well. They're doing better than us. So I've not used my shouts or anything yet. I'm just going to remind them that it's friendly. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Liam Palmer, though. This annoys me, but I can't go back to the team talk now, I don't think. I've not worked it out anyway, which is a bit weird. You used to be able to. I'm going to bring on most of the Baggio. The reason I'm bringing Palmer off is that he's not playing well. And the same, Reeds is not playing well. He's uninterested. That's my own fault, probably. I'm going to bring on Josh Windass. That's one of the things that I'm quite ruthless in as well when it comes to Football Manager. If I don't think you're playing well, you're off. It's simple as that. I use my substitutions. Normally, I use all three every game. And I'm happy that I do. Hidalgo. No. Wildsmith 7.1. He's playing a good game. Goes to show how good our youngsters are playing. We've still got more chances, just not finishing. Which sounds about right, you know, that's typical Jordan Rhodes. Gets a chance. Cocks it up. I'm going to leave him in. I want to see if he can recover from this. Not a good start though, 6.5, is it? Benny's not good either. Isaac Rice, another youngster that might get a chance. Now then, where is this going? Yes, great. Oh, that wasn't. That was again Bannon on Harris. I think that's going to be a really nice team up in the longer term. Bannon, I might have to set Bannon to actually pass longer because then he can ping the ball even more than he does. Also might set him as a deep line playmaker, and we'll have to see. Take Yorfa off. He doesn't look too fresh. Might have had a bit of a knock or something. There you go again. Might finish those, Harris. Anyway, that's 3 good chances created by Bannon. He's only converted one. But I can't complain about that. What I can complain about is the fligacy up front. I mean, has Rhodes even featured? Has he done anything? No, he was there, didn't do anything. So he's being outperformed by an under-23 centre-back, probably Isaac Rice, and expects to play for me. He might well have to. Yeah, he is being outplayed by Isaac Rice. He might well have to play for me because I don't have any real options unless I do go with Patterson. Or, what's his name? New guy. Chunga. Strike Chunga. Lungo is a bit tired. Harris offside again. He's had so many chances. That's at least that's something. I'm pleased. I'm really not, genuinely not worried about losing this game. I will tell them off, not too harshly, but just you could have done better type thing. Will I? They've actually done all right, We'll see. I think I'll just tell them, don't worry, it's just a friendly. And then I'll substitute all of them for the third string just lost to. And then they can all learn a lesson. Oh, that was close. Was that Delabashir with the pass? I think it was. I'm pleased to that. Oof. What's funny about Delabashir is when he joined the club, I immediately thought, I wonder where the Dele thing comes from. Because of course you got Dele Ali and you got Delabashir. So there must be a country or a place that has Dele as a sort of pre thing to a name. No. Yeah. So one of the things I've learned as well with the team talks is if you during the match say it doesn't matter and then you go lay into them, they get confused by it, which is perfectly understandable. So when I've been saying twice, it's not an important match, no interest in these at all. So, I'm gonna end up keeping these players in, which really annoys me. Excellent, good. Go and get, you know what? Accept all. I don't care. QPR or Swansea, either of them can have him. And again, we're giving him away. We're giving 10k a week on top of it. But frankly, I don't need players like him. If they're not going to sign a new contract, they need to move on. And I don't really care whether they like it or not. My fans won't like it. I don't care because, again, we need to make these changes now. Get the team ready for the new season and not worry too much about everything else. Joostenaar may run down his contract, that's fine. I want him to. Barry Bannon, yes, I agree with that. Squad, no. Staff, responsibilities. Just brought staff in. When it comes to staff, I want team selection is me, yes. The head of youth development, boom, boom, boom. Boom, and no, not by Chansiri. Have I not just signed? No, I've not signed. Okay, good. Smart, Timmy. Smart. Training, yeah. Delegate. I'm gonna be honest, I could play a really intense micromanaging game. Tempting, but not really. Let the assistant take. Not signed the assistant yet. Am I daft? What did the news box say there? Oh, set to sign. I'm just too soon. I always do that. Yes, there. Delegate. Confirm. Tactics. Delegate. Confirm. So yeah, I have played this game with real micromanagement focus. Every game, prepare everything. And actually, to be fair, it's really good fun because you get to the point where you can actually make things happen by being really on top of it all. It's not really for me at the moment for the stream. I don't really like that way of playing. It's really intense, and it's just not what I want to do. There we go. Back to football. Back to football. I don't know why that would be. What's his name? Director of football. You're right, son. Ooh, that's nice. Thank you. A cup of tea. Always good to be looked after. Confirm. Nah. Scouting. Delegate. Again, some people prefer playing this really intense and all that stuff. Not overly bothered. We keep all that. Good. And then we need to look at this because this needs fixing. So the assistant says that Neil Thompson is 2. Gannon is technical. I think we need a coach specialized in defending. We don't need 2 fitness coaches. So Bullen. You don't need that either. That's actually looking alright. You don't need that. You know what? Other than needing another fitness coach, I don't think that's too bad. I could put Bullen in as fitness coach and get another coach specialized in defending, but for the moment I'm going to leave it as is. And we'll see if the director of football brings in any new stuff to put in, because why not? So that's good. We've got that set. We need to do the mentoring. Again, I asked the assistant to sign this. I will look at this a bit more later on. I think this is a very powerful tool if you use it. But I've not really worked out how to use it. So that is that. Well, see, his personality is balanced. And he's got a significant influence. So is he going to make everybody balanced? Because balanced is alright, but I'd rather have like a spirited guy. I don't know if I have one of those. Katunga is a perfectionist. Say Dunkley is spirited. Average, no. Add group, no. Add player. Throw some youngsters in to see what happens, basically. I've got a lot of youngsters, haven't I, really? Determined, I think, is close to spirit. So we do like that. Matt Penny gets a significant estimated effect. Joe Wildsmith gets average. Okay. Good. Right, we have a team. We have a first friendly down. So let's just keep going on. Ooh, I don't know who we play, so that's going to be interesting. This is a very important screen. Not yet, because it won't let you. But praising your players for training well and telling players off for not training well is very important. It helps you to build bonds with them, even ones that you tell off. And the bigger your bond is with the players, the better. So, yeah, okay. Tell me what you think. No, we're not going to look for alternatives, but let's get going. I do like this feature again. It's a nice addition. I don't understand this. I've never really understood it. You know, I want people with 5-star potential ability. I don't know what that does. I don't want anybody older than 23 years old. And let's focus. Yeah, we're gonna do it. It's too early for me to make a point. I need to see how some of these players are gonna cope. Is Jordan Rhodes actually going to be a dud, or is he going to pick it up? You can see that he's actually quite familiar with the tactics, which is good. Reach isn't that great on the left, but he will get there. Luongo, same. So it's all about position, role, and duty. Even though those position roles and duties were selected specifically for these players, so it's just a case of playing for a bit and seeing what happens, really. We are playing Real 1879. Real, is that in Wales? I think it is. Go out there, relax. Defenders. I'll expect a bit of solid play. Oh, that demotivated them. So there, I've done exactly the thing that I shouldn't have done. Relax them and then say, I expect a performance. Yeah, that was sort of... Oh, great. Van Aken is off. No, he's not. All my players are now set. I do really like these additions, by the way. To the matchday experience, I think is really much better than it used to be. I find the team talk thing annoying that you can't shift from team talk to tactics and then back to team talk. I don't know why they changed that. That seemed to work perfectly fine. We used Tingle button there, they did that with. But other than that, the matchday experience is better. They've definitely changed that. I like the way the stadiums look. Yes, Kadeem Harris again. Harris is going to be our top goal scorer if Jordan Rhodes doesn't get shit together. Speaking of which, 5 minutes till kickoff. I will be sneakily checking that every now and then. And we get on against Norwich. Oh, Rhodesy. Wouldn't it be nice if he scored a goal every now and then, eh? I think with him it's a confidence thing more than anything else. He's playing well now. He's got a chef. In fact, my whole attack is playing well. Just not scoring. They are set up very defensively, so it's not that bad. Harris again, disallowed again. 2 disallowed last game, so that's not all that surprising. Oh, you give me that back. I'll set it to that. Thank you. That's pretty cool that it does the auto sort of put it in the background thing. That's nice. They nearly scored. What is going on? Going. Come on, boys. These aren't even professionals. 7 shots on target. We only scored 1 goal. Oh, that was the wrong shout. That's automatism, that. Encourage, I always do that. They'll all be upset. There you go, the little red faces. Oh, encourage me, 1-0 up. I think you're fine. You should be 4-0 up at this point, so I should have encouraged you. But the game is very autistic. It doesn't see that, you know. There we go. It doesn't see that I think they're playing well, but they can do better and that they need a bit more, you know, come on, get in there. you've got this type thing. Apparently, that's really bad to do. So it upsets them. And if I praise them now, they go, "Oh yeah, yay! We're 2-0 up against a team that I've never even heard of." But if I praise them now for being 2-0 up, they'll be happy. To be fair, they are playing very good football. You can see here the basics of what I'm trying to achieve as well. Oh, the idea of the gegenpress is to retain possession. So we've got 70% possession now, 84% of the passes are completed. Passes are more speculative for gegenpress. So that's good. I might eventually, when these two tactics work, I might add the vertical tiki-taka as well, because I quite like that as a tool to go. Let's say you've got gegenpress is good against anybody at any point. Vertical vertical tiki-taka. It's a good job. There's a pop screen. Would help with breaking up defending teams and stuff like that. Keep it going. Looked inspired and motivated. Well, it's about time, Jordan, that you scored a goal. That would be really cool. I still maintain that the main reason he was brought in is because his dad used to work for the club. I think he still does work for the club, actually. He rolls. There we go. Adam Reed on an assist from Harris. You can already see Harris is definitely going to be our most dangerous player this year. Which, frankly, is quite scary because, he's good, but he's not that good. What I am pleased with, though, is that both my wingers are scoring. I think early on, when this came out as a beta, my wingers didn't really do a lot. I felt they were underwhelming compared to what they did before. Now maybe they're actually the other way if you look at how they're performing. But yeah, wingers are important to the game of football, in my opinion. I don't like all these formations that cut out wide play. That's a very Dutch thing to say, actually. Just realized. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. My connection is holding up well. I do apologise for the slightly boring start, but that's just the way it is with football managers. It's going to be slow, tedious, and it'll take a while to get to the meat of it. When we get there, it'll all just kick off instantly. Yeah, do it. Let's bring on an entire new clock. If you like this music, by the way, it's available on most. Yes, he scored! He scored! Jordan Rhodes! On most streaming services like Spotify and all that. It's by a chap called Harris Heller, and it's called Stream Beats. And basically, Stream Beats are copyright-free streaming songs, and they're very much like elevator music, but at the same time, very relaxed, not particularly obtrusive or anything like that, and therefore quite ideal as stream background. Makes me wonder, I've not checked this for a while, whether he's got anything else. Stream Beats Christmas. Yes. I don't want Christmas now. This goes too far. Dansu. I don't know what this is. Probably very similar. it's a bit more EDM-y. Anyway, 4-0 against these lot. I'm going to speed up the game, play a little bit. No, too late. Okay. We'll do it in the next game. I'm happy. Yeah, for a preseason. And Jordan Rhodes scored, so we have to be happy. He never scored. Yeah, that is right. Oh, professional there, hey. Oh, can't compete with that. I think today we'll stream till the first game of the season. Oh, we've got a lot of friendlies. Why the hell have we got 2 friendlies against Hull? Huh? Same time as well. Don't know what that is about. I have not seen that before. That seems bull to me. Unless one is for the under 23s or something. I don't know. Yeah. So we signed Jay Dunkley when he already had a broken leg, did we? Seems like it. Unless he recently received a broken leg. I don't know. Not followed it that closely, I have to admit. I must respond. Oh, go away. Skip. I don't need no bloody inductions. So annoying. Can I set it to... Don't think I can. Which is a shame, isn't it? It's a shame. I'm not sure this is my type of stuff. Guitar-y music? Yeah, I'll try. I don't need an induction. Go away. Please set sign for Cube, yeah. Bye, Tom Lees. You're awesome. Bye. Whenever you have an opportunity to talk to players, do. Sometimes it makes it bad, but he's probably worried that Lees is gone. Yeah, a choice. Barry likes that. Okay, good. I like that. He likes that. They're going to be upset for a bit. You know, I'm just chucking players out at the moment. They will get around to my way of thinking over time. So here's an interesting one. Could be good. I've never heard of him, even though he's a Dutch player. Acceleration, pace, finishing, passing. Yeah, keep scouting him. I have a feeling he's going to go because he's already wanted. We'll see. Got a new scout in. Well done. Our director is already doing his job. Liam Palmer or Adam Reach. Adam Reach is more likely to play, so I'm going to make Adam the vice captain for now. No, Zarabaggio is not training well. We take him off for him for a bit. So you know what? Let's undo that. And we're going to play a complete full rotation. There we go. Still not got rid of Keenan Westwood. Got 525 for him. This potentially blows up in my face. He's not gonna like it. Frankly, I don't care. He's gonna have to go at some point. So. And it's a real shame because he's in real life he's lovely. He's a really nice chap. Did loads for the community and the city, but I just don't have the money to keep him in. Vinovic is available on a free transfer. He's a good ball winner. He used to play for Zet, yeah. Zet and Feyenoord as well, and Vitesse and Heracles. He's wanted by 37 clubs. Catford. And Lama, no. Huddleston, no. Good. So, one of the players that I might bring in. One of the players I might bring in is a certain Toure. In fact, let's have a look and see if we can find it. So he's usually available on a free early on. There's two Toure's. He's available. He's wanted by Troy and Pau, which worry me. What he will do for me is bring in something we don't have. A bit of leadership, it's not necessarily leadership, it's that mentality that he's got that we haven't got. He'll be really good to one of those units whereby we mentor players, youngsters. I think we can get him for a reasonable fee as well. I'm going to see what he wants. I don't want you to be an important player. You'll be a squad player. I'm not going to debate on that. And you're not become captain. That's as simple as that. Okay, good. Fine line. Negotiate. 11 months, 3.7. Yes, I like it. Make that 3.5. You get a bit more money to sign on. I don't care about your agents, so I can stay. If you play 15 games, you can stay. Okay, excellent. Good. That's actually a really cheap addition to the team. And it gives something that we don't have, which I'm keen on. Let's hope he does sign. You know, he could still go to QPR or another team. Oh. Is he available? Is the answer to that? That would have been fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, you had two races, Zlatan, Ibrahimovic. Who else is old? Messi, Ronaldo. Altawoon, they'll probably for money. Chris Brunt. Now, again, this is some guy that I actually loved watching Brunty play. He played for us as a left winger. Went to West Brom, became a legend at West Brom. He's now playing as central midfield. If I didn't bring Yaya Toure in, I would have brought Brunty back. To be honest, he was a really good player for us. But there's no point in having two. But we need a left winger, and he is a left winger, whether it says here or not. Crossing. Yep, I can't refuse that. So we're bringing old players in. I hope we don't have a only sign under 23. No good. Even though that's a personal preference, this team is in so much need of support. Bringing in someone like Brunt, Toure will really help. That was just a ticket. Wongo. Good. Start negotiations. Squad player, yes, good. 925 is a lot though. I probably have it. I don't want to give him more than 8, I think. Let's see what he says. Okay, done. Good. Good. He has got some loyalty to the club then. That's nice. Rise is doing not a lot. It's too early to give me these reports, game. Need some time. Now I'm going to get all the oldies recommended. Guidetti used to be a killer as well. Brilliant little player. Well, not little, he's actually quite tall. Quite strong. But Brunt and Toure, I'm happy with. If we get those two, I think the team is ready. You'll see why in a bit. Kirby is indeed a good player, but I can't afford him. Westwood's not training well. I really need to get shot of him. I'm going to throw him in the second team and wait till he goes. It's the only thing I can do, unfortunately. He's got to go, whether he likes it or not. Delabashiru injured. That's a shame. That was a good first start. Instead, we will. Let's play Palmer in midfield. He can. It's not like I'm doing something insane here, and we've got capability. So we'll do that. In fact, I quite enjoyed seeing him in midfield. Worked his sock off. Utilitarian players are always useful, especially if they've been loyal to a club like Palmer has. Excellent. And squad number. He used to play with 21. I can't remember. I don't want him to have left at number 3. In number 12, yes. Go back. This is annoying as well because you have to click through it to get him to do that. Right. Chris, we've got a brand new tent in the training ground. Oh, have you? Yeah. How old is it? 15 years. Okay. Yeah. Rolando Aarons. Never done anything for me. John Bostock. Gets injured a lot. Tom Bayliss. Would be good. But I don't need him. Saivet, I don't need. Kaita, I don't need. Thomas, I love but I can't afford. I don't want to loan him. Sirkin, never heard of him. Back. And I don't need laminate. So, nay. So, good. Can I get rid of these guys yet? Yeah. Having Chris back is good for everybody involved. And I know he will come up big for us, and it's an exciting time. We'll have a positive impact. Yes. No, as long as somebody else does. Yeah. What you see as his best position, he's going to play there. There may be times where he's needed elsewhere. I think everybody at the club benefits from him. What's already I've given if they then boom, bats, Chingo, and Tevfik Bayram didn't like any of it. But what we do need to do is put it in. Oh no, we missed out on the area. Actually, that's pretty good. Now we've got Chrissy. Because Brunt will play in the midfield when he has to. Let's just kick off. Don't care. Oh, this is an exciting stream beat. Yeah, I need you to win places. Skip. I am going to speed this up because we're going to be here forever if I don't speed this up. Between highlights. Good. We're going to hopefully get through these games at some pace now. I didn't realize we had 7 friendlies to get through. We're here forever if that's the case, so let's not do that. They nearly scored. Encourage. Look at all the green faces in a second. Windass nearly got it. There we go. Oh, some of them. I don't know why Bernard didn't like that. Oh, right, okay. Well, this is annoying. Are we losing to Union SG? I don't even know where they're from. Are they Belgian? I think they're Belgian. I haven't got a clue. Oh no, is Union? Isn't that the Berlin? Union Berlin. Josh Windass with an assist by Brunty. Thank you. Immediately useful. We must close. Yes, we should. You told them because that's what I asked you to do. I don't know who Union is. I can't even click on their name. Can I? No? Okay. Good. We've been the better team. We haven't, but I want you to get going on. And you've not played well at all. Get playing. Same for you. And start. Think the Belgian. I really don't know. Cochrane is an English name, isn't it? Come on now. Man Mark. That's something I wish would be a bit easier to set a preferred man marker. I think he can do it. Why is Callum Patterson playing it right back? For crying out loud. I just noticed what is going on there. He can actually play it right back. He can. Oh, I might have just found a use for him. Yeah, the man marking system. I've never really got on with it. I find it a bit too tedious. It would be nice if the game had a quicker way of saying, I would like you to man mark this person, that person, or indeed just to man mark in general. And they used to be able to do that. They've seemed to have disappeared it. Let's see what's going on. To be fair, he's not particularly useful for that role anyway. And I did not realize that Callum Patterson could play as right on the right wing. I want more from you guys. Come on. The only player who's playing well is the guy I've just brought in. And he's 35 for crying. Much improvement is required. They didn't even react to that. Royal Union Saint-Gilloise, Belgian Pro League B. They play in the Mickey Mouse League in Belgium and we still lost to them. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. I'm very annoyed about that. Oh, just a quick shout out. Was within the Belgian League. Yeah. Wow, is that deep? Yeah. They used to be really good, didn't they? Am I confusing with another team? Maybe I am. What else do we have here? I think they're in the top now. Antwerp. Ah, yes, my nephews from Antwerp. If you are watching, yes, you're not watching, I know you're not watching, but they absolutely adore Antwerp. I've supported them for donkey's years, and now they're in the promised land of the Pro League A, which is actually really cool for them. And they're doing alright, they're actually doing pretty well. I believe their family also support Mechelen. Not sure, but that's free. Gent gek. Yeah. Good. Belgian football. You didn't know it existed until Romelu Lukaku, Kevin De Bruyne. What was the guy who was centre back for Man City? Loads of them. Very talented players coming out to Belgium. Not to the Netherlands anymore, which is very frustrating. But nothing we can do about that because, you know, what am I going to do? Make them play? I can't. So that is that. I do think we should do that at some point as well, maybe in the future, maybe as a video series. Pick up one of the Dutch teams and do that micromanagey squeeze thing. One of the teams in the Eerste Divisie. I can't even remember what they call it now, Jupiler League, something like that. Mickey Mouse League in the Netherlands. And then really squeeze everything out of every single player and all that. That would be quite fun. Who do we get for the Carabao Cup? We have drawn Cardiff. Good. Well, that's going to be our second string trying to beat Cardiff. That should be interesting. So now we go away to Ipswich and the two locals that we always play. Yeah. There should be a decent test actually against Ipswich. We're going to play our best squad. Let's say, Harris Heller, this is actually pretty decent music. Called Bruce Cruise. Yeah. 18 going on. Jordan Rhodes. Simo Luongo. See, the game keeps insisting Kieran Westwood is my best keeper. Off you. I think that's how we play. I feel that Kachunga needs to get some time on the pitch. But at the same time, so the shape thing, I want this team to be green by the start of the season. That's what I'm going for. Morale needs to be pretty good as well, which is alright at the moment. So, yeah, I think we'll leave this. How's Glennon? He's difficult to talk to, I know. Do your best, Barry. Oh, he's done it. Well done, Barry. You can see the familiarity with the systems coming up, by the way. I didn't stop to show you, but it's slowly creeping upwards, which is good. Have a good one, because I actually expect you to do something tonight. Kick off and skip. That's it, Matt Penny. Wow, what a goal. That was great. Wow, we haven't got replays on, but that was actually a really nice move. Cut in and cut out to get the pass in. And nice, bam, nearly. Like our backs are doing some damage here. That's always good. We're racing through these games now, which is fine. That's what we want, because we need to get to the actual season. Looks like that Carabao Cup game is going to be test straight away against Cardiff. Not sure what to do. I think we have got a fairly broad squad. We've certainly got 24 players to pick from. We could play the second string. We could also play a mix. I'm not sure yet. We'll have a look. Might play the players that are slightly under pressure, but that aren't guaranteed space in this first team. So Liam Palmer, Alex Hunt, probably Luongo as well, probably Rhodes. Play them with the second string and see if that leads to anything. Ooh, Rhodes with a clever little pass, but didn't end up doing anything. 1-0 up, and our XG says that that's correct, so that is fine. I'm pleased with how it's going. Keep it up. So again, positive reinforcement, very important. Keep telling them that they're doing all right when they are doing all right. If they're not doing all right, just go, you know what, that's not good enough. You can do better. One of the things I think is really important, even in real life, although, I'm not pretending to be a real life football coach, but I do coach and manage at work. And I think managing 2 expectations is really important. So, you can manage people by pushing them and pushing them and pushing them, which is sometimes that's needed. And some people really thrive under that and like that. Other people just constantly feel like they're under pressure that way, and you don't need to do that. So you make very clear expectations and say, it's a game against Cardiff for the Carabao Cup. It's away. I think it's away anyway. Was it away? I can't remember. But let's say it's away at Cardiff. It's Carabao. We're not really worried about it. So go out there and do what you can do. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. The danger with that, nice again. The danger with that is that you end up with and he was struggling as well. He only had 6.6 postcode that goal. Is that you end up losing 5-0. And, you have to take that on the chin. You can be really angry about it, but it doesn't really. Kadeem Harris just scored. Excellent. But you're coming off because I want Kachunga and Brunt on. And Rhodes is actually playing again really well. So that's good. If he's beginning to play really well, then I'm a happy boy. Oh, with the clock going so quickly, I now need to pause. Then I want to make substitutions. I thought we were at 60 minutes, made substitutions, and we only had 2 minutes left, which is a shame. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue streaming until we get to the first game of the season. And then I'm going to make a few videos based on the actual games that matter, if you like. I will continue streaming every week and make some more videos every week as well. So it's going to be a combined experience. You can listen to me moan on the stream about how terrible we are, or you can watch the YouTube videos, which will be a bit more, snazzy, because they're only picking on moments that were worth picking on, if you like. Because I realize with Football Manager, let's be honest, this isn't the most riveting gameplay to look at, and I can only talk about interesting things for so long related to the game anyway. So yeah, that's just the way it is. But I will play this this month. So my December stream schedule is all about Sheffield Wednesday. We're all Wednesday, aren't we? That's a shame. Yeah, and then the next month we'll play a different game. And I am still considering putting in an extra stream window in the week. I'm not sure if I can do that at the moment, so I'm not going to do it yet. I'm certainly not going to commit to it. But I might just randomly pop on stream every now and then, and that'll be different games. So if I want to play World of Warships, or I've actually looked at the back catalogue of my Steam folder, if you like. There's so much stuff in there that I can stream. I can stream a bit of Forza Horizon 4, all sorts of things. I don't know. We'll just see what is what. And all these streams will be available as pods on the video bit of YouTube as well. Wait, that sounded difficult. There have been no good. This is worrying. There have been no good performances worth noting. And some really bad ones on top of that. That's not what I want. Oh, they don't like. Yeah. So 2 charity games, if you want to call them that. Stocksbridge is really interesting, of course. If you don't know, Stocksbridge Park Steels. Everybody always credits that as being the first club for Jamie Vardy. It wasn't. It was Sheffield Wednesday, and we let him go as a youngster. And he ended up playing for, I think he bounced around several teams, ended up at Stocksbridge. And yes, the rest is history. If we had kept Jamie Vardy, we probably would have been in the Premier League. But we didn't. No. I am going to get rid of Aidan Flint as well, because Jay Dunkley is going to come back. I've still got Julian Bernard. I've got Pelle Pesci who can cover if he has to. And I haven't done that yet. I've actually got talents in this under 23 squad that I want to push up. One of them is Urhogide. Genuinely not sure how to pronounce that. And then we've got Grant, Shaw, Rice, and Hidalgo. All 5 of these are going to be promoted at some point this season, because all 5 of them will have a role to play. Grant is going to struggle. I might actually put him on the development list and take Liam Shaw. No, both of them can stay on the development list. But Rice, there will be place for him. Hidalgo, right winger, always useful, and right back, always useful as well. So the 2 central midfield boys, because we've got Dele Bashiru and we've got Alex Hunt. Of course, we've got Alex Hunt. Dele Bashiru and Alex Hunt. It's not like those 2 kids are going to be pushing through at the moment. So they can be lent out, loaned out, they can develop somewhere else. And then we can push the other 3 into the first team. Queen of the South, important player. What is your... Not interested. I should actually set this. Transfer status. How do I set that again? I thought there was a way of demanding a... No, actually, you know what? Either of those would be alright. Extra or Sconto. Yeah. There is a way of setting the training facilities available, but I've not found really. I think it's when you offer the player that becomes an option. Do I start with the same 11? I think I will, because we're nearly there form-wise. Yeah. They'll be tired, but that's fine. Yeah. And then against Sheffield, we'll switch the second team in again. Rose is still not really... He's done well, to be fair. He's just not scored enough. my main worry. If I can get Rhodes to score 15, 20 goals, there's Reach. Get Reach, get Harris, get Bannon every now and then, get Brunty now and then, get Brown, Kachunga, some of the others just chip in. Then I've got a striker that I can rely on, that I can play with. I don't think Callum Patterson is going to do that for me. I genuinely don't. I also don't think Kachunga is going to do that. Might be wrong about Kachunga. I need to have a better look at him at some point. Reach, yes. Yeah, but I could really do with Rhodes just beginning to score, open up the tap. Alex Hunt, that was beautiful. Yeah, if he opens up the tap and starts scoring like he used to, because there was a time where Jordan Rhodes did score a lot of goals. We didn't pay 10 million for him because he had a nice surname that we liked. He used to be a really good striker. It's just that he's not really done that anymore. Just have a quick look. Where was it? When he was at Middlesbrough. See, it says here we only paid 6 million for him. I don't think that's right. I think we paid 10 million for him. I might be wrong. If I am, forgive me, game. There we go. When he was at Blackburn, yes. So when he was at Huddersfield in League One, he broke through, and then he really smashed it at Blackburn. And then 2015, he got bought by Middlesbrough. 2015-16, probably January transfer. Look at the games he played, and that didn't work out because he ended up in the Premier League, and that didn't work for them. So he then came back to us. He came to us on loan. We bought him, and he's just not done enough. Even at Norwich, he just didn't do enough. So bad buy, and one of those that, frankly, is, and I don't blame him for this at all. It's not his responsibility, but it's one of those decisions that ended with the club being in the position it is. He scored, excellent. We were clear of debt. We were in a really good position because the chairman had honestly opened up a bucket of money. Didn't understand the fair play. I've been saying this for ages. He didn't understand financial fair play. Ended up overspending. Ended up selling the stadium to cover it up. There you go. It's just not good enough, really. I'm very pleased with the performance there. And I will bring in the Chunga in a minute. And it's really daft because some of the players that we brought in are really useful, are really good. Joost van Aken was actually quite an expensive transfer as well, 2.5 million from Heerenveen, which is Friesland, which is where I'm from originally, although I hate Heerenveen with passion. 4 million we paid for him, and again, that he was okay, but he wasn't that good. Why would you pay 4 million for a player like that? And yet Adam Reach came to us for 5 million, but has demonstrated it. He's twice the player that added either of them. So I don't know. I could complain forever about this. In recent years, they have become a bit smarter with their transfers. I actually think Jorfa was a great pickup. Let's have a look at that. So we bought Jorfa for practically nothing from Wolves, and he's a great, great player. And I actually think the same goes for Odebaggio. Well, even though we haven't got him on. Hello, can I? There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. We'll bring him on. Brown was not doing great, so he can come off for Odebaggio. Good. Well, not good, but decent enough. Wildsmith's given up, complacent. Odebaggio, complacent. Trust me, guys, if you keep being complacent against this sort of opposition, you're not going to last very long. Wildsmith in particular, I've got Cameron Dawson on the bench. Not going to take long, Joey. The other thing that's really genuinely worrying about Wednesday, and this first 11 here is pretty indicative of the real first 11, is that we've only got Penny and Wildsmith and Cameron in the first team setup. Alex Hunt is as well, but he's not actually playing that much. I can't remember. He might have picked up a few games on the pure list. But our own throughput of talent isn't strong enough. It's picked up a little bit. I actually think much maligned Dutch coach who had never heard of before he came to us, by the way, because Lukai. That's not true. I had heard of him because he managed one of the German teams that I follow sort of in passing. But Lukai started to talk about the youth setup, and that made a difference. And then Monk, bless him, actually did bring in young players as well, but mainly because he was told there was no money available. And Tony Pulis, we'll have to wait and see. I wasn't excited when Pulis got brought in. Do I hope he's going to make a difference? Yeah, but it's not happened yet. I'm pleased with that. Do I expect it to make a difference? Don't know. Probably paying the man a lot of money. What I'll say, and whether it's going to be worth it, I do not know. I don't know why I clicked on that. Click on that. Right. So this is the last game before the Carabao Cup. We'll play that and the Carabao Cup, and then we will end the stream so we can start recording a few videos later on. My voice is beginning to go. David Edgar used to be a decent player. Where did he play again? Was he at Blue? No, QPR, I think. Scunny loan off for Grant. I will accept that. So we're playing an expansive game. We are looking at Gegenpress. So actually, I wish I could manually do this. I'd like the field to be just a bit narrower, but same length. Can't do that. So keep it at that. That's sort of hard coded in that number. Different changes in the first year. So we always get to 19,100. You get off Will Hoskins. I did say I was going to pick interesting, isn't it? I click big youth prospects. I don't see any youth prospects. I'm gonna go. I don't know why it keeps doing this as well. Really odd. Look at Chris Brunt. He's such a youthful player. I'm really pleased with that pickup. Yeah, that's everybody who's not played except for Alex Hunt. We got someone looks up info. Amazon. Oh, how exciting. And we're approaching 2 hours. Well, that's good. Stage 3. You must be excited. We are heading for the end of the stream. 10 more minutes, I reckon. No, not even. We're going to steamroll Sheffield FC, which is actually, I love Sheffield FC. I love the thing, one of the things I was excited about when we moved to Sheffield 13 years ago was Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield United being there made it interesting because of the rivalry. At the time, Wednesday was still considered the bigger club, I think. I can't quite remember. But then I discovered that Sheffield FC and Hallam FC still operate. And they're just, how cool can you get? The Sheffield League was such a breeding ground for the game that we have now. We're playing by the Sheffield rules. Not many people know that. The modern game is played on the Sheffield rules for football. Very exciting. So playing against Sheffield FC is always interesting. I don't know why we're at home. Oh, we're not at home. Getting a bit worried there. But to be fair, if Sheffield FC played Wednesday, then we'd probably sell it out. There we go. Odebajo. And an assist by that man Brunt, who's already looking like the pickup of the season. Look at that. He's got such skill. Was I wrong about Callum Patterson? Should Patterson play instead of Rhodes? An interesting thought. Pelopessi's already got a yellow card. Why not? And Odebajo with his second. That's interesting. On the right wing as well. Clearly something he can do. So Harris and Odebajo are good scorers on the right wing. Patterson again. And he's doing it from the central midfield, the attacking midfield position. Okay. I mean, we're playing against amateurs, so we shouldn't be. I missed that. Should replace it. Okay. We shouldn't put too much stock in this, but the performance of few players in this game can make a real difference to whether they get selected or not. Those are definitely two I was looking for: Odebajo and Patterson. I'm actually going to do something really weird in a second. And that is, well, in the second half, we're going to switch to the Catenaccio because I want to just lock it down and see how that operates. It'll hopefully give my players a bit of familiarity with it because I haven't played that at all because we was not really at the opponents to play it against. Could argue that against Ipswich we could have practiced it, but we played this and won, so I can't complain. Yeah. So this 4-0 will quickly be cemented as a 4-0 if all goes well. Because both my centre backs said to no nonsense, they actually kicked the ball up. Now, those of you that know me and know how I like my football know that I really detest the long haul game. But at the same time, it makes everything a bit safer for us at the back. Because, like I said earlier at the start of the stream, we only have two players on defensive duty, so it's not too bad. Right, they're gonna hate me for this, but I want to practice this system here. Do that so I can actually see what we've got. Pelopessi, I think, is good for that. Patterson can play right back. We've just seen that, so that's useful. That does give him extra value as well, doesn't it? Yeah, play with your beard some more. It really does, to be honest. Who do I normally play? Longo, so that might cost Alex Hunt's place. Be a shame because I do like Alex Hunt. They're all doing well. I'm not going to make too many changes for the sake of changes. We'll do it like that. They've made a host of changes. I think they've got an entire new team on. Yeah, looks like it. They put all their subs on. They even got rid of the goalkeeper. Oh, that's just harsh. And we're doing exactly what I want to happen, which is nothing. Right? When you play the Catenaccio, what you want is the game to just die. You just want it to stop. You want people to stop playing football. It's all about just not giving away anything. So that the fact that we gave that away is annoying because we shouldn't even give that away. Oof, to be fair, we haven't even got the right players for Catenaccio because who's our defensive midfielder? Oh no, we don't need one. I didn't set it up like that. Okay. Yeah, Joost Aken does not like playing in a Catenaccio, but looks like he's done nothing since coming in. But he should be happy about the fact that he's not doing anything. You can also see that we actually scored. He scored. That's because I talked about it. The fitness levels are actually pretty good as well now. And again, that's to do with the fact that we're just killing the game off. We're not worried about playing pretty or keeping the ball or anything like that. It's just a case of we're not playing anymore. Take the ball, walk away. This is the end of it. And that is that. So yeah, okay, I'm pleased with that. Right. What did I say? I'm happy with that. I'm pleased with that. There we go. I am going to play the Carabao Cup game. Yeah, we've got some time still, and then it will be the end of stream. For the cup, I should save my best 11 because the computer just completely disagrees with me. But I don't care about the computer. Jorva, Farmer, Penny, yeah. Luongo. You know what? He's a threat from Chris Brunt, isn't he? I might play Chris Brunt then, With both Alex Hunt and Fisayo slightly out of it. They played a few games too many, so we'll do that. Izzy Brown, we're going to put Callum Patterson in. I was pleased with him. And we're going to play John Elson front. Shea Dunkley for Kachunga. Yeah, we've got enough defenders on. Good. Let's see what we can do against Cardiff. Hopefully we can win now. That's what we're playing away. And then we're playing away against them in the league. Oh, that's a nightmare scenario. We lose this game, we might lose the next game as well. That would immediately make things difficult. That's cheeky. 20k a month. Squad player? No, why would I do that? I'm like, yeah, that's good. And the more I look at it, no, because we're still paying his wages. No, go away. Okay. You want him, you got to buy him because he would be for sale. But I'm not loaning him out. Certainly not to a deficient rival. I don't need a technical director. Well, this is a surprise. I always listen to the lo-fi stuff by Harris Heller. We now got like banging EDM tunes. See if we've got something else. Lights. I don't know. It doesn't actually say what it is, so we'll just play it and see what happens. Hayati, we don't need another defender. Midfielder, sorry. I hope the training report comes back with some better figures this time, because if not, I'm going to be very annoyed. Let's put it that way. Mike van der Hoorn went for free. Could I have picked up Mike van der Hoorn? Instinct player. That's pretty much set. Yeah. Confirm. Oh, it's got to happen. I think I can now. Yeah. Bye. I don't know why you were here. You're not coming back. Same for you. Bye. We'll keep Izzy Brown for now. I don't think he's going to play a lot, but we'll keep him in. And then we're going to go to the development center and do exactly what I said I was going to do earlier. And that is bring up the youngsters. You know what, for Hidalgo's sake, this is pretty rough, by the way, because he's a decent player, but off you go. Bye. Bye. And that actually means now that our wage budget will improve a lot. And that gives us just a bit more flexibility in renewing people like Reach and others. Wouldn't it be nice if someone came in for Westwood? I don't think it's going to happen. I could even buy this chap if I wanted to. Don't really want to, but no, he is. I think I've bought him last year for another save, and he was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, he's played it. But we're all about surviving this year, and I will start building from that. And I want to put in some of the talents. God, it's already going dark outside. How annoying is that? Put in some talents to replace the people that have left, and we'll take it from there. I don't think there's a lot to say here. I am so mean. I am so mean. Oh, poor bastard. Why has he got number 5? I know he can also play as a right back, but that doesn't mean that's his primary. Maybe it does. Maybe I don't know enough about it. Callum Patterson. Maybe I should play him as my right back. Who knows? Yeah. Come on, Cardiff. This is taking too long. Come on. Actually 2 weeks nearly between the final friendly and this game, which is great. Means we don't come into the game fully fresh. Nobody thinks we're going to score, which is fine. I don't need to think anything. We come out of -6 to push for a playoff place. They'll know who we are again. The massive. Oh, we've actually got more season tickets sold. I think that's the first time I've seen that. It's quite interesting. Maybe it's the first time I've noticed. That could well be the case. Colin Grant is going good. You're gonna do your best down the road at the M18 with Skuntorp. He looks a bit tasty. Paris Saint-Germain. You know what? Keep scouting him. But that could be an option. We need another left winger. According to the board, I do, but I don't know if I agree. We could look at the team report and see why would I have another left winger to the mix? Not gonna gain me anything, is it? Not gonna gain me anything. Delighted. Good. I'm happy about that, Connor. I'm pleased you'll be happy. I'm sure you'll do a great job for the Iron. I think that's their nickname. So we're not going to play defensively. We're going to take it to them and see what happens. Who knows? Cardiff's not a great team. Reduced in talent. You see that? Let's see what the director of What's It's comes up with. I can't change that. I'm not going to lower it because that really presses people. Even though I think we pay footballers way too much and they shouldn't get bonuses on top of that. He looks interesting. Also a winger. Thank you, Alexander. You don't have to be here, you know. Haven't you got an exam to prepare for? I appreciate that you are checking in. Thank you. You checked in like 2 minutes before I'm switching off. Well, not 2 minutes, but about 10 minutes. We're going to play the Carabao Cup against Cardiff. And then the real season starts. I'm going to record a few videos on that over the next week. And I will continue the stream next week. And I stupidly set it to start at 2:30 when I meant to start at 2 o'clock. So that'll change for next week as well. Oh, that's nice of you. Cheers, Alex. Much appreciated. Have fun. Oh, maybe I shouldn't play music because my singing will frustrate everybody. So Liam Palmer is on international, is he? That's annoying. Well, that means the youngster immediately gets a place on the bench. Wongo is on international and he's injured. He's Australian, isn't he? Oh. Who are you playing? Saudi Arabia away. Oh, well, at least it's only halfway towards Australia. Right, let's see what this team can do. Callum Patson only gets 2 there. Am I sure I want it? Yeah, we're doing it. Good, good, good. It's over to you. I'm going to be nice to them. I'm going to say I've got faith in them, which I do. Get them off on the right foot, hopefully. Green face is good. And then we'll see what happens. Oh, I want to slow this down now. Like that. Oh, Rhodesy. Chance down by Nelson. Good. Well, not good. But at least we're attacking here. Looks like we've got a few chances already. Yeah, 3 shots. None on target, but 3 shots. So we're doing all right. We're doing what I want to do. Let's take the upper hand. Oh, just over the bar. Oh, that's a shit. Are we gonna get anything? Clean sheet would be really good. Just a clean sheet is all I need. If I have to choose between a 1-1 and a 0-0, I'll go for the 0-0. Oh. Normally I wouldn't, but in this case I would, simply because we are playing positive away from home, and it's the first real game of the season. So just getting a clean sheet will be a statement of intent, I suppose. Ooh, now I'm thinking I should switch to my Catenaccio. I'm not going to. But we've had 7 shots, none on target. Which is weird because we're... Oh no, we're not. Let's go work in the box. God, it's all like a big room track, Harris. It's amazing, amazing. Rhodes isn't doing well. Let's encourage him in particular. He could do better than that, I think. 6.5, he's sliding. So when we play for realsies, like we are in this game, although it's Carabao Cup, it's sort of semi-real. I like to give players individual feedback. It gives me a bit more flexibility. So when I see that they're beginning to flag a bit, or they're getting a bit complacent, I can, get a bit more instant in it. And also I can say, yeah, you're doing really well. Like that. And hopefully that'll spur them on to do even better. Bannon with his left foot. A rare bad pass. Rhodes. Oh. Okay, well, we're still 0-0. That's good. They've only had 2 shots. Both of them on target, though, but they've only had 2 shots. So we're dominating. You can see here this green graph is saying that we're doing really well. It also says we should have scored by now. Which means that we're going to keep doing what we're doing. I'm going to have my hands in my pockets and say I'm happy with that. Nice and relaxed. No need to put pressure on. Oh, was that a second bet? Past my banner, it looked like it. John Rhodes is at risk of coming off. Chunga, I think. We'll give it one more attack and then Kachunga's coming off. Kachunga's coming up. Okay. Of course he's going to score now, isn't he? Composed. Good. Courage. Good. Even better. Come on, Kachunga. Right. Penny has a card, so he's got to be candidate for coming off. You know what? I'm going to bring my youngster on. He's never even been in the side. Oh, yes! Disallowed. Damn. Harris gets a lot of offsides. Callum Patterson is nailing it. On paper, he was the worst player for that position, and he's nailing it. I'm going to keep him in on the grounds that he is. They've just done something. I don't know what they've done. I think they've gone more attacking, but it doesn't seem to... Oh, they're swapping players. It's okay. Urugid. Oh, lads. By all means, we should have won this, so I'm actually pleased about the performance. Because now Cardiff are going to come and go, I don't know what the rule is these days, Carabao. Just realized. If it stays like this, do we play a replay or do we get a extra time situation? I'm not sure. We will have to see. Patterson is now getting very tired. I am going to bring on Josh Windass in case it is extra time, because I have a feeling it is now extra time. If it's not, it really should be anyway. But... Oh, Adam Reach. That's it. And on that, the first stream of the year. And we're winning. And we're winning. Corner. No, no corner. Oh, good. The only problem now, of course, is that I have the heartbreak of having to look up the actual score of the Norwich game. Because it's half time. Oh, we just started again, so that's probably not great. But we will find out. 1-0, and actually, what a performance! I am genuinely chuffed. That is really, really good. And I'm going to tell them that's a good win. Let's do that again because I am pleased. They should know I am. Right, so I am going to shut the stream down here. I am really pleased that technically, at least, everything has gone well. My name is Dr. Klumber. I hope you enjoyed at least part of this. I still don't know why my camera is where it is at the moment, but let's not worry about it too much. If you are looking back at this in the future, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have been with me all the way through, I hope you have enjoyed it. And in general, keep coming back, because every Saturday afternoon I shall be streaming. So looking forward to seeing you again. My name is Dr. Klumber. See you.